I got 3 things you really need to think about before starting a carnivore diet. Before we get started, my name is Vita Evenson. I am a carnivore now 4 years. I healed myself from my herpes outbreaks that I was getting on my body. Oh my goodness, yes, I did. I no longer get outbreaks. I also healed myself from a bunch of other things. You can check in the videos. Also, if you think you might like this channel, it would be great if you liked and subscribed. So let's get into this video. I want to talk about these 3 things. The first one is educate yourself. You've got to educate yourself. Don't just dive in without knowing what might happen, the things that, the troubles that you might come into. You've got to educate yourself. So get online and find all those bigwigs up there who know what they're talking about. They are in the medical field. They are doctors. They are helping people heal on a ketogenic, carnivore, lion diet type thing. Go and listen to them. They are phenomenal, and there's no BS going on in what they're telling you. These are the real serious people, the ones who have their careers online and, just cannot be messing around. So go get the information. There's a lot of research that has come out. Go check out PubMed. You can get fantastic research today on the carnivore diet, on a ketogenic diet. Look at people like Nick Norwitz, who has done fantastic videos educating people on the ketogenic carnivore lifestyle. Along with the outer education that you're going to get, you must sit down with yourself, get a piece of paper and a pen, old style way, and write out everything that you're not liking about your body, your physical body, what's going on, how you're feeling. Do you wake up groggy in the morning? Are you clear-headed all day long? Are you on an emotional roller coaster? One day you're this way, the next way you're that. All of these things you need to write out on a piece of paper, because when you go carnivore, many of these, if not all of them, are going to greatly diminish. I'm not going to say they're going to disappear, poof, and they're gone. That's pretty much what happened with me. Areas that I never, ever dreamed of became evident. Like, oh my goodness, I was on an emotional roller coaster. How come I'm not on an emotional roller coaster anymore? Nothing else has changed in my life except the carnivore diet in the past 4 years. I have not been on an emotional roller coaster since then. That, for me, was really something, because I spent most of my life up and down and just, on cry days, and then, emotionally not able to put an argument together. I couldn't listen to anybody criticizing me, just hypersensitive. Not only emotionally, but physically as well. You couldn't touch me without me like squealing with, I was being tickled, and people were not trying to tickle me. It just was like, I couldn't. That's gone as well. And, that's pretty nice. But I never knew that that was a problem. And I never knew that something like being ticklish, like hyper ticklish. If somebody grabs me and starts tickling me, of course it's going to tickle, but hyper ticklish to like just a touch. And I would squeal and like, ugh, don't touch me. Gone. Take notice of the things that you recognize, because when you do go carnivore and a few months pass, you're going to notice other things that you never knew. You just never knew. It just never dawned on you, because you have always been in this state of being. This is your normal. And when you go carnivore, you're going to reach a new normal. And it's quite a beautiful process. So write everything down. Are you groggy in the morning? Do you get anxious or uptight or ticked off really easily? Where are you on the emotional level, on the mental clarity level? Where are you? What about physically? What are you noticing? Okay, like I was getting older, I was getting arthritis in my shoulder. I had to stop practicing yoga because I couldn't do it anymore. It hurt too much. I gained weight. This is menopause. We're just, this is just a thing that happens. Not exactly. Maybe, but in my life, in my example, I went carnivore. I lost all the weight in the first 2 months. I lost the arthritis. I lost the incontinence. I lost the UTIs. I mean, all of these things just disappeared. So educate yourself. I have that piece of paper and I go back and look at it and think, wow. And now I can add to that list, which was minimal at the time. I mean, I just wanted to get rid of, I was getting herpes outbreaks on my body. You write everything down. You've educated yourself. You're learning. You're going to continue doing that throughout your carnivore experiment, okay? And if you're really afraid of it, you want to just do 1 month, okay, do 1 month. Just say 1 month. That's what I did. And in that first month, if some of those things have gotten better, you know you're on the right track. Because 2 more months down the road, most everything will have come into balance. The second thing I want you to do is to kickstart the other areas of a carnivore lifestyle. Get them started even before you change your diet. Get out in the sun. Go walking outside. If you're not somebody who moves very much, if you're sedentary in any way, if you're not able to get up and go moving outside, get yourself in front of an open window and get some sunlight on your face in some way. Do that. You must get yourself moving in the carnivore direction. Being a carnivore is not a diet. So you're not thinking about starting a diet. What you're thinking about is creating a lifestyle that's healthy. And the other elements of that are movement in whatever way you can do it, getting in the sun and soaking in the vitamin D, taking time for yourself to meditate or journal or do some kind of creative practice, and find a carnivore-friendly community that you can lean on when you move into the carnivore diet. The third thing that you need is commitment. Commitment is your strongest ally. Commitment is not only in your head, like you decide that you are actually going to do this for 30 days. This is where community also blends into this third vital element of moving into the carnivore diet, because we often fall off the wagon, the carnivore wagon, and that's not the problem. The problem is when you do not have anybody to talk to about it and saying, hey, I did this, I fell off the wagon, and you get the support of your community back up and moving forward on the carnivore lifestyle. This is not a test, that if you fall off the wagon, you failed. This is not it. What you're focusing on or what you're committed to is making a lifestyle change, even if it's just for 30 days. You can put the 30 days in your mind as a limit so that, okay, if I make it 30 days, then I can get off and no big deal. I can go back to my lifestyle the way it was before, and all is good. Okay, if you want to do that, go ahead. Make the commitment. Focus on getting real foods. And of course, in a carnivore diet, that's beef, butter, bacon, and eggs, and drinking lots of water. And yeah, you can have a coffee. Okay, that's just a side. Go check out some of the other videos on my channel to get the information that you need for that. Commitment, commitment, commitment. You need to commit to, let's say, 1 month, or commit to 3 months of trying this carnivore lifestyle to see if, in fact, it's going to work for you. Find your community, get in touch with somebody. If you need a coach, get yourself a coach or a best friend, an accountability partner. They're amazing. I didn't have one at the time, and I managed to get through the first month, and I was feeling great afterwards. So there was no way I was going to go back to the way I was eating before. But educate yourself so you know what's coming. If you're going to go through that whole keto flu, which is the wrong name, it should not be called a keto flu. It should be called carbohydrate detox. That's what it should be called, because that is what's happening in your body, and your body is reacting. You need to know about these things. So educate yourself, kickstart a healthy, positive lifestyle, make your commitment to carnivore. Those are the three things that I consider to be the most important when starting on the carnivore lifestyle. Just really open it up, get knowledge, really understand yourself, write down your reasons for trying the carnivore diet, get it on paper so that you can go back and look at it, because you're going to find so many things. It's just unbelievable. At least it was for my own personal journey on the carnivore world, and, you know, the journeys of others that I talk to and that I help through the carnivore lifestyle. It's really quite a beautiful process. So with that, you guys, I'll see you in the next video. Let me know if you have any questions. And if there's a video that you would like me to do, I'm happy to oblige. Take care.